what you do? How do you do what you do? How do you do what you do? How do you do what you do? How do you give? How do you receive? How do you give and how do you receive? How do you give and how do you give? How do you give and how do you receive? How do you give and how do you receive? How do I give and how do I receive? How do I give and how do I receive? How do I give and how do I receive? D-T-T, D-T-T. What do you see? Okay. Now what do you see? They're love and light credits. Love and light credits. Reclaim the love and light credits. Reclaim. The energy in these is that which we believe it to be. That's it. That's it. It's no big story. It's just that which we believe it to be. What do you believe it to be? Do you take it for face value? Or do you see it as currency? Currency. It's a current. It flows. It's a currency. For now, we've all agreed on this currency. Wow. That's a pretty interesting alignment. The whole globe is agreed on currency. You may look at it a little differently, but it's interesting. We don't need it. It's falling away. But that's okay. So in the meantime, before it falls away, we're going to have as much fun as possible. Because most of us, not all of us, I know a lot of epic beings that have no money. And they live pretty thriving, beautiful lives. So, but on the other hand, most of us have maybe a cell phone bill. Some have a house payment or gas. Most of us probably buy food. Some buy a little more food and spend a little more on it. Love and light credits. How do you wish to play with them? It's just a game. It's just a game. There's coins. There's little game pieces. It's just a game. So if we become the energy of receiving, then we are in receiving, right? So how do we become the energy of receiving? Well, what does it feel like to receive? To darken the night. What does it feel like to receive? So what does it feel like? You imagine yourself receiving something. Maybe being surprised. Maybe feel your inner child. Maybe it's a gift. Maybe it's something unexpected. How did you feel when you received that flower, or that kiss, or that unexpected magical meeting of old souls? What was that feeling when you felt like your best and highest self? That feeling of receiving. Is it light? Is it joyful? Is it balanced? What is it? How does it feel? Does it feel tense? Creator of all that is, may I have the permission of anyone who's watching this, if you give permission, to download into us what it feels like to fully receive and what it feels like to give in joy, to give in joy, to give in joy. Because the game board that we might be playing on might not precipitate that. That's why it's something that we can do for ourselves, right? And it might. And it's happening. So, the joy of receiving, the joy of giving, the joy of receiving, the joy of giving. Life is a gift. Every moment is a gift. How does it feel? Every moment is a miracle. Wow. The ineffable, the omnipresent, the most magical, beyond comprehension, below your heart and mind. Force, source, that is love. Creating itself forever. The creator of all that is. A creator of all that is. We are a creator of all that is. What does that feel like? What kind of responsibility comes with that? What kind of humility, honor, grace comes with that? That's each of us. That's each of us. Love is the bottom line, right? This is what I'm saying. Love's the bottom line. Old paradigm, lots of profit. Service, yes, lots of profit. People and planet, some well taken care of, some not so well taken care of. Some abused, exploited, lots. New paradigm. Love is the bottom line. Yes, people, gold, gold, gold. People are your gold. The earth, your platinum. The platinum. The passion is the diamond in your own soul. That crown lotus of your own soul. The diamond of your business. The tube Torus of your business. The Merkaba of your business, right? Your business is a program. Your business is an offering. And it seems to me that the passion of the service, of the idea where something comes together in innovation, creativity, this explosion of energy, of new, fresh opening, that which did not exist before. Infinite opening, right? Expansion. The joy, the passion of your business. Awesome. So, I'm asking, what does it look like if your bottom line, what does it look like if your bottom line of your business is love? So when I'm saying, as I say bottom line, I also feel like it's a pyramid, because as it's the bottom line, so is it connected to the point on the top. And so, what is that crystalline receiving point? That clarifying crystalline, what is that clarifying crystalline point of focus? For me, it's love. It's a big heart field. It's asking that whatever is happening, whatever I am called to do, whatever It's asking, and it's asking whatever I'm called to do. There we go. And it's asking whatever I'm called to do. And it's asking. And the crystalline point of the pyramid, crystalline point of the pyramid, where love is the bottom line, is the love, the heart of love. And what does that look like? Is that something somebody has told you? Is that a feeling? For me, it's about asking that my desires, that the most fun possible thing I could do here on the planet, that is aligned in love. And that may my desires, may my highest bliss be that of love's highest bliss. That's what I want to do. I feel called to serve the bliss of love. And it's a mystery. And it's a beautiful blossoming. And so if we ask that love be our bottom line, how does that change how everything happens? What happens when we're sourcing our energy, the heart, the tube Torus? What happens when we're sourcing our energy from love always? And how do we know that's really happening? Well, we check in. Check in with the moment. To pause, breathe, and listen. And be still for a moment. And check in with love and say, may I, it is commanded, because I believe it's for the highest and best, and if it so shall be, that my desires be in alignment with the fullest of love, whatever that looks like. And that inner child, that inner knowing inside of me says, it's kind of the most fun thing ever. Can you handle that much light or that much joy? Does your body, does your cellular memory, does your resonant vibration and frequency know how to carry that joy? Yes, it does, of course, because that's what you are. But how much has it been buried or manipulated or made to feel unworthy, right? Over time. And then the reflections. Woo! Whoa! And then the reflections all around you are like, oh, this is how you be. Okay, this is how you be, or this is how you be, right? And then that's just what we know. So I'm inviting us to so I'm inviting us to understand. If I have your permission, say yes. Do I have your permission to work with you for the highest and best? Yes. Imagine that I'm holding your hands. Ooh! I'm still doing this right now. Imagine that I'm holding your hands, creator of all that is. I ask that for the highest and best, each of us understand from your perspective and definition, in every belief level and in every cell in our being, what it truly feels like from your perspective to live in the light of your undying love, to live as the light of your undying love, and to understand what it feels like from your perspective, how to live in joy, how to live in bliss, how to live your highest destiny, whatever that shall be, how to live your heartful self, how to live creator of all that it is commanded that we understand from your perspective and definition on all four beliefs and in every cell of our being. It's commanded that we understand what it's like to embody the light of your love as a sovereign, free human, a human, a God in form. Thank you, Creator. It is done, it is done, it is done. Show us. And now we be the witness to this and feel it happening. Witness it. What is the feeling of joy, unconditional love, and the true feeling of what it feels like to be in the embodiment of your highest and best self? What does that feel like? Do you know its grace, its lightness, its ease, its joy? Its humbleness. Because it is all so miraculous, right? Sometimes that exuberance, that quietness. Sometimes that force, that Shiva, that Kali, that destroys whatever it shall be. Feel that, to know the power of your deepest soul, to know the power of that soul embodied in your body. The ineffable awe of being nothing and nothing at all. What could that possibly feel like? Well, I think a lot of us know what it doesn't feel like. Maybe it doesn't feel like suffering, depression, loss, hurt. Being separate, being alone, it doesn't feel like those things. Feeling abused in some way, victimized. So, in this new earth of blissness, I'm not just throwing that word out like, blissness, blissness. I'm saying like, blissness, isness. Your business, is it your busyness or is it your blissness? Is it your platinum and your gold and your diamond and heck, why not your Merkaba, your ship of your environment, the sphere of your influence, all of the energy contained there in it, right? And how do you see this every day when you wake up? Cool. So in a pyramid, love is the bottom line. It's the heart. It's the big heart around everything. So it's a beautiful, constant reminder to come back to ground zero, to the center, to love. Take a moment to put our attention on love. What does it feel like? Gratitude for, maybe thinking about it, maybe just having that intention. Love. My intention is love. Love. Right? On everything. And so now it's like everything from our business that comes from the planet. Our resources, materials, fuel, perhaps the plants, the animals, maybe the minerals, everything that comes from Earth. Love. It's a rainbow of love. So how are you playing in the system of love, of that realm, right? Earth. And your people, golden avataric reflections, your tribe. How are they in the system? Who are they in the system? Is this family? Are these... What are they? Who are you in it? The service, that innovative, passionate creativity, that spark inside of you that's, yes, this feels fun and exciting, and I think people want this, or I really feel people need this, or people are telling me they really want this, right? Cool. Because it doesn't make any sense to spend time doing things that we don't care about, or doing things or participating in things that are absolutely opposite of what we care about. And unless we feel called to speak our voice and share the truths of our moment, no matter if they may offend someone or not, that's some courage. Sometimes people lose their jobs, sometimes you don't. But to stand in that courage, that's pretty big. I can't imagine not standing in courage. Why would you choose a life where you don't stand in courage? No, courage isn't for me. Okay, cool, if that's your choice. I get it. You get it, because maybe that's what feels best for you. Because maybe that's what feels best for you. But what I ask is that maybe that's what's best for you. And what I ask, though, is that in each moment, playing in our blissness, love being the bottom line, how are we infinitely regenerating the system? Planets, animals, thank you. Plants, animals, planet, thank you, I love you. Oh my gosh, how can I love you? Thank you, I love you. I give and receive. People. The people. Clients, employees, partnerships, friendships, the other reflections. I love you, thank you, 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 right? The dollar sign, it's like an infinity. It's like disguised. Oh, we'll just cut it here, you won't, just cut it here. The dollar sign is an infinity. Your profit, that which is like, must be profitable, right? Cool. Because in this realm, we're still using that force of like, must be profitable. Whereas in reality, it's kind of an extraneous force, but we're still using it now, because if you're serving the people and serving the planet and serving the people and serving the planet, the whole idea of profit kind of falls away. Because the loops are regenerative and they're exponentially abundant. Because the loops are regenerative and they're exponentially abundant. So through this caring for the earth, through this caring for our people, through this caring for our own soul genius and the passions and projects we bring through, do you accept love and light credits for the highest and best? Yes, I do. For the highest and best, I accept love and light credits to play in this way. And I also am carrying an awareness that's not necessary. So I'm opening myself to every new moment of when I see and feel why it's not necessary. And until that time comes, I fully receive with open arms. Fully receive. So I can purchase a piece of land and put it into a nonprofit earth trust, right? Because owning land, that's so silly. It's really silly. And that's okay, because that's what we've agreed on for a little while. But yeah, no. What if it's not owned, and it's not going to be in the future? And so, I accept love and light credits to receive, to purchase, to put this land into an earth trust. Thank you, it is done, and so it shall be with the most fun and grace. And this is where we can build a thriving new earth. All of the beautiful pieces of the multidimensional realms of playing and praying and celebrating and creating together in the best possible way. Heaven on earth manifest in human form. Heaven on earth. HOE. Gardening, growing food, light, love, water, the elements, the stars. What can we all agree on to get really excited about? Clear, fresh drinking water. Just get really excited about it. You know what happens when we get really excited about it? We vibrate at a frequency of receiving that which is, because we feel it already. And therefore, maybe it doesn't have to be figured out. Gosh, there's so many world problems, so many things I can focus on. It's kind of overwhelming, and it feels kind of draining sometimes. And yet I trust, because my heart is asking that I serve in the highest and best. I trust that when that inner urge comes, that really inner urge to serve in that way, that it's the most fun thing I could do. And that I feel that. And for me, one of the more fun things to do is to sing and dance. for me personally. And so if these moments of service come in a way that feels most fun for you, cool, let's do that. And maybe that becomes your business. Maybe that becomes your blissness, your isness. Maybe. Or maybe you are just pursuing your isness. And from that isness, from that love as the pursuit, my passion is love. I'm here to rise and fall, to swoon in love with all of it. I'm here to rise and swoon with all of it. Rise and swoon with all of it. That just feels best for me. And to not resist any of it. But in that non-resistance, in that acceptance, that is not non-action. In acceptance, in the light of love, the miraculous. In the light of love, the full acceptance, the miraculous takes over. Quantum healing, magic, miracles. Things happening beyond our comprehension of what science tells us is possible. Kind of fun. I mean, it's okay if it's the most fun thing to play in certain realms, because for some of us, certain realms are the most fun realms. Some people really love what they're doing, and however gritty it is, and they're really passionate about it. And so I'm inviting us to do whatever it is we do. So I'm inviting us to do whatever it is we do from the lens of a lovepreneur. And whether that's your current job that maybe feels like you're not in your full truth. Well, if you were a lovepreneur right now, how would you show up to work tomorrow? In a rational way. As a lovepreneur, you're going to choose responsibility and right action and feeling and listening and tuning in, right? To what is this? How can I serve better? Is this for me? And open that whole space. And in the meantime, find the gratitude in every moment. And that might even transform that job that maybe you didn't enjoy to something you really enjoy. And for a while, maybe for the rest of your life, you're really excited about something therefore before was really challenging. And if it's something that you're birthing, creation, an art, a song, expression, things that are birthing through you, pursue that. If that is what is bringing you joy, pursue that. Pursue that. And yet at the same time, be honest with yourself that maybe a small job in the meantime is appropriate. But every day ask, am I in alignment with love? And keep checking in with love around everything you're doing. And if you're just creating a business and you're setting up the systems and you're wondering who you're going to purchase your products from, or who your clientele is going to be, or how you'll present the energy field to them, we get to begin to ask these questions together as a lovepreneur. So love is the bottom line. It's the Tube Torus. Tube Torus. We're funding it forward. Funditforward.com. Funditforward.com. Soon to be a business incubator and activator for birthing new paradigm, new earth, blissnesses, divine acts of service in love for the highest and best. Bottom line. Quadruple bottom line. Infinite. So maybe profit could look more like perfection, whatever that looks like. What does profit really look like? What is a prophet, right? A prophet. Is a prophet who? So what then is a prophet? A prophet of energy. A prophet, a messenger, a steward of energy. To profit. And yet somehow our idea of profit has become very narrowed. But the profit, the currency, brought so much joy at times to pursue that excitement of those material realms. And now I'm inviting us to pursue the excitement as well of the interior realms and watch how the material realms shift. So, in this moment, I want to invite with us. So in this moment, I want to invite you. So in this moment, I'm going to invite you into a meditation. And so in this moment, I'm going to share an invocation to Lakshmi, the goddess of infinite giving and receiving, a channel of love flowing. Imagine golden light. Imagine golden light. Imagine golden light flowing through your hands. And imagine golden light giving through your hands. Imagine bodies of water, a river, a beautiful. Imagine a beautiful stream of golden liquid, of water, a river flowing out your hands. Imagine receiving all that love and creating magic with it. That's what we're doing together. So I'm inviting you, and that's what we're doing together. Om Shrim Kleem Mahalakshmi Ye Swaha. 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 Om Shrim Kleem Om Shrim Kleem Mahalakshmi Ye Swaha. Om Shrim Kleem Mahalakshmi Ye Swaha. So what I'm going to do next is sing this mantra in a way in which, as I continue to sing, the feelings inside my body get better. I feel. Okay. So we'll sing this mantra. So I'm going to invite us to sing this mantra. And as we sing it, rather than judging what it sounds like, feel into your being and shift or allow yourself to feel better. Allow something to shift as you're singing. Om Shrim Kleem. Om Shrim Kleem Mahalakshmi Ye Swaha. Om Shrim Kleem Mahalakshmi Ye Swaha. 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 Quadruple bottom line. Dee 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 dee